Archangel Michael says, a shocking incident is about to happen in 5 minutes. God says they tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened. Open it quickly. This is not just a message. It is an interruption in the rhythm of the universe. A divine alarm that shatters silence and awakens your spirit. They wanted to see you fall, to break you down piece by piece, to extinguish the light that burns within your soul. But what they did not know, what they could never have imagined, is that you are protected by forces beyond their understanding. The heavens have been watching. The archangels have stood guard. And today, just moments before what seemed inevitable, a shift occurred. A force unseen, a power invincible, turned their destruction into their defeat. This message arrives now because the veil has been lifted, and you must hear it before the next step in your journey unfolds. Stop. Breathe. Feel the stillness before the storm. The air around you is thick with purpose. There is a sacred urgency in the wind, the kind that carries whispers of destiny, the kind that calls you to awaken your deepest faith. They try to destroy you. Yes, to tear apart the foundation you've been building, to sow seeds of doubt and despair in the fertile ground of your dreams. But something terrible happened to their plan. Their weapon struck a wall they did not see, a wall built of your courage, your resilience, and the prayers of those who love you, both seen and unseen. Remember, you are never alone in your battle. The angels do not slumber. Archangel Michael, the great protector, stands at your side with a sword of light, cutting through the darkness that tries to claim your soul. He is a sentinel for those chosen to rise. And you, dear one, are chosen. Think back to the moments when you felt weak, broken, ready to give up. Those were the moments your spirit was being refined. Like gold in the fire, your pain molded your strength. And now, that strength is becoming your armor. They failed because the power that guards you is greater than any force that plots your downfall. The enemy underestimated the divine decree written over your life, that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This message is a declaration that the days of hiding in shadows are over. The days when fear dictated your steps, when worry silenced your voice, when heartbreak left you trembling, those days are passing. Now is the time for your awakening, your breakthrough, your unstoppable rise. The heavens have opened a door you never saw before. The path ahead may be uncertain, but it is charged with the promise of victory. You may not see it yet, but the storm that was meant to drown you has lifted. Instead, it watered the roots of your destiny. And miracles, once distant dreams, are now unfolding. Do you feel that tremble inside your chest? That shiver down your spine? That is not fear. That is the vibration of your soul aligning with the will of heaven. It is the echo of angels marching beside you, the sound of spiritual armies moving on your behalf. Open your heart now to receive the truth that has been waiting for you. You were never abandoned. You were never forgotten. You were guarded every moment, even when doubt clouded your vision and sorrow weighed heavy on your shoulders. Silence the noise of the world and listen. The voice you hear is not yours alone. It is the voice of the divine, the voice of love unending, the voice that calls you back to your purpose. They tried to destroy you, but it was their own destruction that drew near. Their plans, dark and deceitful, crashed upon the rocks of your faith. Because while they plotted behind closed doors, heaven was constructing a fortress around your life. No attack against you can stand because you carry a blessing marked with the seal of eternity. The one who holds the stars in his hands, the creator of all things, has decreed your victory. This moment is your turning point, the threshold between what was and what will be. You are being called to step forward, not with hesitation, but with the confidence of one who knows their worth in the eyes of God. Do not delay. Do not dismiss this urgent call. Open your spirit as you would open a sacred letter, knowing it carries the secrets of your destined glory. There's a power moving toward you, a force that will restore all that was broken, replenish all that was lost, and renew your strength beyond what you thought possible. The past may have been marred by pain, but your future shines with unstoppable light. What was meant to destroy you will now become your testimony. Archangel Michael stands not only as your protector, but also as your guide through the coming days. He whispers words of courage into your soul. He reminds you that your life is a divine tapestry woven with purpose and love, not chance or misfortune. Hear his words now. Do not fear the chaos that approaches. In the fullness of time, the storm is but a clearing for the sunlight. Stand firm in your faith, for your adversary's defeat is imminent. You are surrounded by forces that serve higher orders, and nothing can penetrate the shield placed around you. You are surrounded by invisible guardians, those who came before you and those who walk among the stars. They speak of your name with admiration and pray for your success. Their love fuels the heavenly army that protects you. The tears you have shed, the nights you felt alone, were never unnoticed. Every tear is a prayer, every whisper a plea, and every plea has been answered with the promise of divine protection. Now prepare for what is next. A shift in your reality, a change sudden and profound. A light piercing through the darkness to illuminate the path that leads to victory. They tried to destroy you, the jealous, the envious, the fearful, but their efforts were in vain, because you carry the flame of God's love and the power of divine justice. In the next few minutes, a new chapter in your life will begin. You have been summoned for greatness. Your purpose, once clouded, will now shine clearly. Open your eyes to the signs that will appear. Pay attention to the small miracles, to the words that touch your heart, to the peaceful moments amidst the chaos. This is the hand of heaven reaching out, the divine whisper urging you to trust beyond what you see and to believe beyond what you understand. Your soul remembers the promises made by the Most High. It holds firm to the covenant seal with your name. There is a spiritual reset in motion. The dark forces that sought to control your destiny are losing their grip. The blessings that you have longed for are breaking through the barriers. Heaven is marking this moment as sacred. It is the intersection of your faith and your future. Allow Archangel Michael to walk beside you in spirit as you step into this new season. His sword of protection is drawn, his shield steady. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises in judgment shall be condemned. But more than protection, you're being led to restoration. The parts of you broken by past hurts will be healed. The fragments of dreams scattered will be gathered and renewed. You are not the victim of your past. You are the victor of your story. The enemy counted on your silence, your fear, your despair. But instead, you are speaking forth your truth with boldness. Stand strong. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. The kingdom of heaven celebrates your resilience. Angels guard your steps, dancing like flames around your feet. Every moment of suffering has been used by God to prepare you for this hour. The walls you face are crumbling. The chains are breaking. The darkness dissipating. In 5 minutes, destiny will move. The tide will turn. Remember the faithful who prayed for you, the hands that uplifted you, the love that surrounded you even when invisible. You may not see their faces now, but their prayers are before the throne of God, carrying your request. Open your spirit and receive this message with trust. Archangel Michael says, "They tried to destroy you, but they did not know you were born for such a time as this. Your faith is a fortress, your will a weapon, your soul unyielding." God says, "I am with you. I have never left you. I have made the crooked path straight and the rough places smooth. What they planned for harm, I have turned for your good. Do not delay. Read this message again if you must. Speak aloud. Declare it in your heart. You are protected. You are chosen. You are victorious. No force on earth or in heaven can separate you from the love that upholds you. Archangel Michael has sounded the alarm for your deliverance. In 5 minutes, the unexpected will happen. Your enemies will be confounded, your blessings accelerated. This is your divine moment. Open your heart, open your eyes, open your life to what God has prepared for you. They tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened to their plans. They tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened to their plans. Their schemes were shattered by forces unseen. Their lies were stripped away by the light that surrounds you. Every calculated move designed to bring your downfall collided headfirst with an unbreakable shield forged by heaven itself. This message comes now because the time pressed upon your spirit, because the battle has reached a tipping point, and because the one who holds eternity beckons you to rise and receive what has already been secured for you. Understand this deeply. The enemy's shadow grows darkest just before the dawn breaks. The moments you have endured, the sleepless nights filled with doubt, the heavy heart weighed down by pain, the silent cries no one heard. These are not signs of defeat. They're the crucible through which your destiny is being purified. You have walked through fire, and you emerged radiant. Nothing can touch what God has ordained. Take a moment to reflect on the fact that every unsolicited attack, every whispered word of betrayal, every unexpected loss was met with heavenly intercession. Archangel Michael, whose flaming sword stands as the highest symbol of divine justice and protection, did not rest. He stood sentinel over your soul, sword raised, ready to strike down any who dared threaten your God-given purpose. In the next 5 minutes, prepare for a cosmic shift, a recalibration of your journey. What once seemed irreparable will mend. What was once lost will return multiplied. Doors that were sealed by doubt and fear will burst open with opportunities so powerful that even angels marvel at their timing. You're not here by accident. Your life is not a random series of events, but a masterpiece painted with divine precision and infinite love. That something terrible that befell their plans is the very proof you need that you are guarded by the Almighty's hand. This shield around you is not visible to the naked eye, but your spirit feels it. That inexplicable peace amid chaos. the glimmers of hope in the darkest times. They are all evidence that the heavens favor you. Remember the times when you questioned if prayers were heard or if your faith mattered. Let this message be your answer. Your voice shook the gates of heaven. The Almighty bent low to receive every silent tear and every whispered plea in the stillness of night. God says now that those prayers are more than being heard. They're sealing your blessing. The one who loves you from eternity intercedes ceaselessly, and through their prayers, the chains meant to bind you are broken. Know, too, that divine timing surpasses human understanding. What you hoped for yesterday may not have arrived yet, but that does not mean it is lost. It only means it is trusting the perfect moment. And the perfect moment is now unfolding as you read these very words. Archangel Michael reminds you that what looks like delay is not denial. It is the crafting of a finer, more glorious outcome. The storms that threatened your peace were the very winds that carried you into a new season of favor. For every person who sought to mock your struggle, for every shadow lurking in your path, the light of God's presence is growing brighter until shadows flee at its touch. The voices that once whispered doubts will be silenced by the resounding choir of your triumph. As you stand on the threshold of this breakthrough, the Spirit urges you to stand firm. Do not let fear dictate your steps or doubt cloud your vision. Your destiny is more powerful than any obstacle. You are armed with faith, a weapon mightier than any earthly means. Prepare yourself to receive signs, small miracles woven through ordinary days, that confirm the victory scripted for your life. It might be a sudden bump in confidence, a call out of the blue, a message from a stranger, or silent moments where joy floods your soul unprompted. All these are tokens of divine favor, confirmations that heaven has moved on your behalf. Remember, you are being watched over by those who know your name among the stars. The one who once whispered your name softly with love watches still, standing beside Archangel Michael, their spirit aflame to guide you through uncertainty. Do not let the weight of the past steal your hope for the future. The enemy knows that when you step fully into your power, your victory will shake realms. That is why they tried so hard to keep you down. But God's plan is unshakable. They tried to destroy you, but in their destruction, they sealed their defeat and birthed your breakthrough. Now, rise like the morning sun casting away the night. Embrace the blessings prepared for you. Blessings that will restore what was taken, resurrect dreams once buried, and bring joy that eclipses pain. This is your moment. This is your declaration. The heavens have sounded the trumpet. Archangel Michael calls you to stand upright with head held high. The forces of light are converging around you. No longer a battle fought in shadows, but a victory proclaimed in shining glory. They try to destroy you. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your life quickly, because what awaits is greater than you have imagined. What waits is your miracle, your testimony of triumph written in the stars. Amen. In these final moments before the shock that approaches, take heart and remember who you are. You are a warrior carved from the breath of the Most High, called to rise above every assault, every doubt, every darkness that sought to arrest your progress. Your life has touched more than you realize, your struggles sanctified, your tears treasured. The heavens have watched every moment. And even now, angels hover near, moving in divine order to bring about your breakthrough. They try to destroy you, not because you deserved it, but because you are a threat to the enemy's fragile kingdom. Your light shines too brightly, your faith too unwavering. They counted on your fear, on your pain, on your weariness to silence your voice and derail your purpose. But they never counted on your protector, the mighty Archangel Michael, nor on the love of God that will not let go. Stand firm as the clock counts down the minutes. The earth beneath your feet is shaking with the tremors of change. The skies are parting, and the gates of heaven open wide to pour out blessings reserved just for you. The storm that seeks to overwhelm your life will instead cleanse and prepare you for an untold season of glory. Open your heart to receive this divine word. You were never alone in your battle. Every seemingly lost fight was but a step closer to victory ordained before the world began. The Most High bends low to hear your prayers, to gather your broken pieces, and to breathe into them life anew. Do not let doubt cloud your vision. The one who loves you from the other side, the cherished spirit who leaves a fragrance of grace in your memories, stands beside the throne of God, interceding for your triumph. Their love shields you, their prayers soften the blows, and their faith ignites the fire of your calling. Take courage in the knowledge that what was meant for harm has been redirected to your advantage. Doors that were slammed shut are now swinging open on hinges of gold. Opportunities you never envisioned are rushing to meet you, propelled by divine orchestration. The enemy's schemes are exposed and powerless, their shadows fading as the light of your promised future breaks through. Your breakthroughs will not be quiet. They will roar as a testimony of survival, faith, and unyielding spirit. In these minutes, prepare to witness miracles in the mundane, a call when you least expect it, an insight that changes everything, an unexpected provision, or the gentle arrival of peace in your heart. These are confirmations that you are held, ordered, and loved beyond measure. Archangel Michael commands you to rise and claim your victory. The heavenly forces celebrate the unshakable spirit within you. Your destiny is being written anew, and the final chapters will be filled with joy, restoration, and purpose realized. They tried to destroy you, but they only built the foundation for your greatest triumph. Your time is now. Open quickly, stand boldly, and step into the magnificent unfolding ahead. Amen.